And this is a common snake called Russell's viper. These two vipers, Russell's viper and saw-scale viper, they do not lay eggs, they give birth to live ones. So the population of these snakes are gradually increasing, and they are also giving a good amount of snake bites across India especially. So the big four venomous snakes are responsible for 90% of the total snake bite death in India. So if you can identify these four snakes easily, you have done your half work. So whenever you see these snakes, please keep your family or your near and dear ones away from that snake, because these are very dangerous in terms of, as they are very much close to human habitat. They are always found nearby human habitat. So first, let me take you to what is biodiversity. Biodiversity, everyone knows that, with different kinds of animals, plant, fungi living together in a place, whether it's a microorganism or anything. So it's called a natural world, and that together it's called a biodiversity thing. So each and everyone is interdependent to each other, either in a food chain or a food web. So it's not that we are totally self-dependent or self-reliable. We have to depend on certain animals, certain microorganism which we cannot see, and this is how biodiversity is termed. Importance of biodiversity is something which is like promotion of soil formation, provision of food resources for human, good health of all living beings, protection of natural resources, recovery from natural disaster, maintaining food chains, maintaining the generic diversity, maintaining ecosystem balance, overall sustainability and growth, which everyone can read out. I'm not like a very good reader. So the main impact of biodiversity loss is hotspot degradation. It's very important. Like, we have two of the major hotspots in the world out of 25 hotspots across the globe: the Western Ghats and the Indo-Burma region, where I basically work. So Indo-Burma region is from Burma to, I would be saying, the whole Tarai area is now impacted very badly due to some government policies. Like, there has been some changes in the Forest Act, and yes, degradation of forest has been a major impact there. The second thing is habitat loss. Estuaries and mangroves are under the most serious threat. Recently, I came down from Sundarban. The places where our team is working, it's very good, but there are many islands where still mangroves is very less, and you can see the degradation of soil is on the higher note. Climate change, everyone is talking about. So it's and there are so many other factors which are impacting biodiversity degradation. But the main contributors for human wildlife conflict are people living very close to the forest, especially the villages who are very much close to the forest area, and for their food and fodder they are always dependent on the forest area. So they are coming very close to the forest, and they are also coming very close to the animals. And most of the incidents occur at that fringe zone where forest and agricultural lands are there. The second thing is habitat loss. There are certain good things and certain bad things, I will be saying. When I started working in Valmiki Tiger Reserve, so it was only having 8 tigers. When I started working in Valmiki Tiger Reserve as a part of WWF Traffic India. So right now the population have rose to around 54. So in the year, in the span of around 10 years, I would be saying, so the population has multiplied 5 times. But the population of tiger has increased, as well as the population of human being has increased, and there is conflict. And every now and then I get to hear that there is a straying tiger near a human habitat, or a tiger had killed someone, some cattle have been killed by tiger. So there are news every day. Wildlife population, yes, that is what I was saying. The population of tigers, the population of leopard, the population of elephants have increased. Kudos to the Government of India policies, the Wildlife Protection Act, and yes, we all have contributed a lot with our own way, like promoting for the well-being of wildlife, talking about wildlife conservation. But the problem lies here. We have increased the population of wildlife, but the forest cover has not increased. We are completely deforestation is there. That we are completely cutting down trees. We are completely cutting down forest area to convert it into agricultural land, and there is the problem. A major problem is deforestation because we have completed our work. We have increased the population of wild animals. We have increased the population of tiger, and we feel very proud, but we have not increased the population of the forest area. The forest cover has decreased. So the top four casual species that are contributors for human wildlife conflict are elephants, as they only not kill human beings, but they also destroy crops. And after that, leopards. Again, they are directly or indirectly related to human. They most of the time they lift the cattles, especially the goats and the other poultry items for which give revenue to the human beings. So they directly or indirectly harm the economic stability of the local community living there. Tiger is also one of the main thing, and yes, monkeys are always there. But again, the best thing is that, or the worst thing is that it has been removed from the Wildlife Protection Act. So now monkeys are no more into, especially rhesus macaws are no more into Wildlife Protection Act. So they have been not under that protection which we call, which we used to give. So the main culprit I will be talking about is conflict with the tigers. If you see, the tiger attacks in human wildlife conflict have claimed more lives than any other big cats in India or any across any globe if where the tiger population is there. From a data which says that from 1800 to 2009, we have lost more than 3,73,000 human beings in tiger attacks. So 1800 is a total roughly estimation of human fatalities across the globe due to tiger attacks, mostly in Bangladesh, India, Nepal, and Southeast Asia. Since I am working very close to Nepal government because my work areas are India and Nepal border, so we know about the Nepal thing. And yes, I have put two pug marks there. One is male, the other one is female. It is basically to identify if you are able to find a pug mark nearby your location, so you can easily identify whether it's a male or a female. So the length and the breadth of the tiger pug mark equal. So it's a male. If the length of the pug mark is greater than the width of the pug mark, it's a female tigress. So coming on to the datas. So there are certain datas which are there. So human killed by tigers in 2019 is 50. In 2020 it's 51. 2021 it's 59. And so on the datas you can read out, but the main thing is that the highest number of fatalities or attacks are in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, West Bengal. So these are the major affected states in India where tiger population is there, and yes, they come across with the human wildlife conflict. The second thing is moderate thing where Bihar, Uttarakhand, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Telangana. So these states come into picture. The third one is the low, so where you can see Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh area is coming into picture, and there is null always. If we talk about 2022 data, so there were 103 human deaths, and 2022 itself there were 116 tiger deaths. So mostly tiger deaths are due to retaliation or revenge killing, I can say. So another animal is elephants, which I am working in Valmiki Tiger Reserve and Katania Ghat. So more than 1,500 people have died due to in elephant attacks in India for the past 3 years. 300 of animal have been killed in retaliation. So if I talk about the data again, human killed by elephants in 2019 were 586, 2020 was 464, 2021 was 554. Same way if we talk about the data, it can be easily read. But the highest number of fatalities are in Assam, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, some parts of Tamil Nadu. Moderate is Karnataka and Kerala. Low is in Bihar, Uttar Pradesh. And Uttarakhand, yes, I would be saying that Uttar Pradesh has now, the Tarai area of Uttar Pradesh has been claimed as elephant reserve. The newest elephant reserve is in Uttarakhand. Means Uttar Pradesh Tarai area, Tarai Arc landscape, which is Dudhwa, Pilibhit, Katania Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary. So the humans have never encountered elephant like 10 years back. 10 years back, have never seen elephants. They have seen elephants, but they were in forest. They used to come, they used to roam around. At times, they used to eat some agricultural lands, and then again they feed on agricultural land and they go back. But now what has happened is that for the last 5 years, elephants are coming and they are raiding crops, as well as they are also destroying herds. And when they find anyone close to them, they are also killing. Last year, I remember there were two incidents back to back in Katania Ghat where elephant killed a human being, and it was only just because of the proximity between human and elephant. So it's a very alarming situation there in newly states, especially where the conditions are low, especially Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and even Karnataka. So in 2022, 605 human deaths were there, and 2022 there were 494 elephants death was recorded across India. Conflict with leopard. Yes, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand and the Northwest Mountain states they recognize the presence of man-eating leopards since 1990. Jim Corbett had shot down the leopard of Rudraprayag, one of the highly claimed man-eaters from that side. And Pauri Garhwal is another place in Uttarakhand where 121 leopards were declared as problem animals in from 1990 to 2005. But if we talk about datas, so the datas are not there with the government. Reason behind leopards kills are always covered by tiger kill, because capturing and restraining a leopard from wildlife from its habitat is very hard. I remember there are many incidents where we have placed cages for 3 months, 2 months, and even we have put all sorts of our team to tranquilize that leopard, but we couldn't do it because they are so versatile in camouflaging, and their stealth means you cannot find them. It's very hard, and that is why government most of the time what they do is that they cover up the kill of leopard by tiger. So tiger most of the time, yes, they kill, but not as compared to, if I talk about lifting of animal is mainly done by leopards, especially the small prey like goats, sheep, dogs. But tiger only lift means cow and buffaloes most of the time. But most of the time these are covered by tiger. So human fatality by leopards or a leopard demise due to human interaction data remains unrecorded in India. Just we want to cover the leopard through tiger. Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, even the Srinagar, Jammu Kashmir, brown bear is one of the major problems. So bear attack has been there. Madhya Pradesh, if you talk, so there were 735. Mainly the bear attacks, if I talk about, the highest are in central India. Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Andhra Pradesh. Moderates are Gujarat, Karnataka, and Telangana area. Low is again the Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Jharkhand, and Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir area, Ladakh area. So brown bears are mainly there in Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh area, but these area we have sloth bear. This central area we have sloth bear, and they are the main culprits, and they are like very aggressive when it comes to sharing the food. Mainly attacks are done in the forest when these people, basically these Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh area are habitant in Odisha also are habitant of tribal people, and they go to forest to collect mahua. Mahua is a flowering plant from which country-made liquors are made, and this is also a patent or a favorite flower for bears as well as elephant. So there is a conflict of sharing those products, and that is why the mainly attacks are done in this area, especially between human and sloth bear. So human fatality by bear or bear demise same is unrecorded in India because people have accepted bear and they know that if you go close to a bear, it will harm you. So mostly the attacks are there done in the forest, and people do accept that. But in terms of elephant, tiger, or leopard, which we have seen, the conflicts are not only in forest area, but the conflicts are also in the village area or agriculture land. So people have become more aggressive in terms of leopard, tiger, and elephants as compared to bear. Now, conflict with reptile, if I talk about, more than 78,000 Indians had lost their life due to snake bites, and 81% of casualty occur in UP, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan. The number of Magar crocodile in the Anand region of Gujarat, located between Sabarmati and Mahi River, has also tripled in the past decade. So, crocodile attack have, yes, increased, especially in Odisha, Bhitarkanika area, Sundarban, then Uttar Pradesh due to Chambal from Rajasthan, and different rivers, Saryu and Ghagra rivers there, Ramganga in Katanya Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary, Dudhwa is also there. So they have good population of crocodiles, and the attacks are mainly done near when people who are nearby to the forest area, nearby to that river, they come for their daily activity of washing clothes or feeding their cattle. The attacks are there. The highest, moderates, and the null are there. Same, we do not have much data because most of the data are not recorded, as whenever a crocodile attack is there, the body is submerged into water and the crocodile do not leave a single piece for identification. So the only thing which we have recorded is the bodies which we have recovered from that particular area. But most of the bodies have not been recovered, so it has not been added into the data. But yes, snake bite, if you can see, whole India is affected by that. And the highest number of casualties are in the places where population is very high. Uttar Pradesh claims the highest death, like 16,100 deaths. Madhya Pradesh, 57, 5,790. Rajasthan with 5,230. Then Bihar coming on to 3,000, 4,000 rupees. So the total snake bite death in India in 2000, from 2001 to 2014 were more than 8 lakh, 8,000. So it's a huge thing, and every year more than 70,000 people die due to snakes from Big Four group. Let me explain what is Big Four for you. These are the Big Four. The first one is saw scale viper. A saw scale viper is a viper species which is mainly found in dry areas like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh even. Karnataka. So these are small animals, small reptiles, but they are venomous. The other one is cobra. It could be spectacle cobra, it could be monoclade cobra or Central Asia cobra. So these are also a snake with a hood. This is karat, common karat, which is mainly found in houses, and these are also called sleeping devil. They come basically at night and they kill people. They have loaded with neurotoxic venom. So people once bitten by a cobra, means a karat, will never say anything, and he is slowly paralyzed and he is put into deep sleep. And this is a common snake called Russell's viper. These two vipers, Russell's viper and Sawscale viper, they do not lay eggs, they give birth to live ones. Now, some pictures, we restrain animals in different ways when they come very close to human habitat. This was a Nil guy who was roaming around and he was having CDA, canine distemper. Eventually, it died, but it was due to a feral dog bite on his leg. So this was another poisoning case here in Katanya Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary, and the menace is very costly. Uttarakhand always pay around 2 lakh, 2 crores in Uttar Pradesh, Delhi 8 crores, Bihar 50,000, Maharashtra 6,000, Telangana 830 crores, Karnataka 800 farmers are. They are always a problem because government have not taken a good action to control the population. Now, what they have done, since they found that they cannot control the population of rhesus macaw, so they have put that animal out of Wildlife Protection Act so that people can take charge of that and they can Like people will be going for culling. I'm sure about that, since they know that these are no more into Wildlife Protection Act. So people will, yes, definitely go for culling. And some animals are killed for greed, like turtle and tortoises are basically poached for shell, meat, or eggs. Pangolin, one of the highest trafficked animal across the globe, and after that, tiger and elephants come into picture. So they are basically killed for their meat, scales, and aphrodisiac value, and seashells for decorative items, ornament, tableware, and other things.